Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to take a look ahead into next week and tell you what is going on in the world of Gems of War. Anyway, it's the last chance to grab this weekly event troop from the Glory Shop, the Fallen Knight. Barrier a random ally for every ghost gem on the board and gain magic +1 armor. So, interesting spell. Even if you don't think you're going to use this troop, get it anyway, because it's good to add these new troops to your game. Anyway, Chuck Norris can slam revolving doors, and once won a game with Connect 4 in 3 moves. Right. Alright, next week, so we get a new Soul Forge. I'll be doing my Soul Forge video on Monday morning, telling you what I think are the best weapons, and indeed the best troops to craft from there. We also get a new campaign set of tasks to do. Let's have a look at what's going on there. In the free pass we get some glory and some, not much in the free pass. And in the first paid for pass we get pet food, some more Sir Saxby, cosmetic pet. And we get a new weapon that's fairly interesting. What does this do? Creates a mix of 16 ghost gems and freeze gems, then exploded gem. Okay, sounds a little bit rubbish. I'll have to have a look at the upgrades, they could be interesting. But yeah, that weapon available next week if you have the first paid for pass. Monday also means a new Underwire Underspire, of course. I'll be showing you my Underspire team on a Monday video, showing you the team I'm using to go through the Underspire, hopefully nice and quickly. The main event next week is Raid Boss, and I'll be showing you my Raid Boss team on a video on Monday morning. And we get a new troop at the same time, this new Godslayer. She is Leora Mistvale. She tried to catch some fog. She missed. Quite like that one. That's not mine, that's the dev's joke that goes with Leora. Anyway, she is a epic elf mystic. The spell is Spiritual Connection. Deal magic +4 damage to an enemy. If they're a boss, deal 3 to 5 times damage based on my ascensions and summon a Mistlark. Mana colours she uses are yellow and purple with a mana cost of 12. First trait, Elf Bond. Allied elves gain 2 life. Second one, High Ancestry. Immune to Mana Drain, Silence, Verify and Deathmark. And the third one, of course, Godslayer. Deal 3 to 5 times skull damage versus bosses based on my ascensions. A Mistlark, if you're wondering, is a fey beast. It looks a bit like a bird-like creature. Its spell is See Through My Eyes. Give 25% mana to all other allies. If Leora is on my team, create 7 yellow gems. Uses blue and green with a mana cost of 11. First trait is Revered. All allies gain 2 random skill points. Second one is Alert, immunity to silence. And the third one, Song of Light. Summon a light storm at the start of battle. Monday also means the start of a new set of epic trials, and Silverglade is up. Now all the various kingdoms have already been done, but sometimes they do change the troops that are in the lineup for the epic trials. If it's the same as it was last time, no need to put up another video because the strategy will be exactly the same. But if something has changed, if there's a troop swap out or two, then I will stick up another strategy for the new troops. But if the troops are the same, just type in Epic Trials Silverglade in my search bar on the channel and you will find that strategy. When you open your event chest, you can only possibly get troops from the kingdom listed. In this case, it's Sword's Edge. So next week, that is changing to Silverglade. So what you can do in advance is take a look at your troops that you have in Silverglade. Let's go up to that. You can go to Unowned or Show All. I like to go to Show All. And you can take all the troops in Silverglade, and if anybody's greyed out, that means you are missing that troop. And you can take it one stage further as well. You can pop the mythics to the top by going to base rarity and applying that. You can't get that dragon, that has to be crafted from the Soul Forge, but you can get Queen Aurora and Will of Nisha. Now, Will of Nisha is a bit rubbish, like not very good. She sort of came along and yeah, bit naff. But Queen Aurora is actually alright. I think it's one of the underrated mythics. Give all other allies barrier and magic +1 life, then create 10 gems of a chosen colour. But also Rainbow Link is really useful, even if you don't use her in every team as an out-and-out troop. If you've got one of those teams where basically the main bulk of the way your team works, or literally how it works, is the first 3 troops, so that 4th slot is spare. Sometimes people pop in a possessed king. in that position to get those explosions on 4 gem matches. But Rainbow Link, really good for this kind of thing when that spare slot is available. Gain bonus mana from all gem matches. That's actually pretty cool, so I do actually like Queen Aurora. But yeah, but those 2 mythics available if you get lucky from your event chests next week. The only ones you can't get from these kind of things when you pop open these event chests are the ones that are from the underworld, like this. If it says Silver Necropolis on it, like Bone Golem does here, then you have to get this from the underworld. You're not going to get them from your event chests, same as Vanya Soulmourn here. So do bear that in mind when popping open your event chests. On Tuesday, we have a faction assault in the Silver Necropolis, so a chance to grab some more shards to get some more portals if you still need to get troops from this area. Get that horde level up a bit, you need it around about 130 to make this comfortable, and work that delve towards level 500. Wednesday, it's pet rescue time, and it's a new one. We get Old Logan. It's a hairy looking buffalo thing, which looks a bit old. And we get another pet which starts with O, which is nice, isn't it? I mean, there's only like 4 here. I mean, it's like the O's are feeling a bit left out. Compare this to the M's. Look at all these M's. M's, M&M's everywhere. Flipping hundreds of them. Not hundreds, but a lot more than 4. So nice, if you're obsessed with things keeping even in this game, to have another O pet. What am I on about? I do not know. Wednesday, it's RobSlayer live time. Still no Guild Wars, are still being rebuilt from the ground up, but if you want a little bit of a fix of Guild Wars style battles, then tune in for that. It's Guild Wars style battles, me versus Ben Templar. He gives me a defense. I have to pick my team with Guild Wars style rules, like I have to pick the color that he says. If he says red, I have to use all red troops. He can choose a banned troop as well, one that I cannot use. I'm not allowed to use mythics. I can't use empowered troops. I can't start with root trap. I can't start with snap freeze. Makes it really difficult if he picks a team taking advantage of all those restrictions, and it's all happening live on a live stream, so really good for that. That is 2 PM UK time on Wednesday. Thursday, it's class trial time, and Archmagus is up. Really good class, this one. Do like this a lot. Really good set of traits and talent trees. Mystic Bond, allied mystics gain 2 life. Gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. And gain 2 bonus purple mana when matching purple gems. Talent trees, some nice stuff as well. A magical shield, all purple allies gain 2 armor. Dark Hunger, steal 1 life from the first enemy when matching purple gems. That's better than it sounds. How many times have you seen an enemy sitting there on like 1 life, and you have to get another skull match or cast another spell to get rid of it, and it feels like a bit of a waste? Dark Hunger just kills them off with a match of purple. Really cool. Anti-magic sphere, reduce damage from spells by 20%. Mana source, you can have that. Antiquity, pretty good. Or Doomstorm, not bad. Lightning Strike, Mystic Channel. So really good stuff in Archmagus. Do like it a lot. And on Friday we have our second faction assault of the week, but this one's the weekend version. This is the longer one, so another chance to get some more shards, get some more portals if you need to. Work on that horde level, get that delve towards level 500. Really important to work on your underworld. Getting that faction renown will give you a total renown overall and give you bonus stats to literally all your troops in the game. Really important in the underworld to get it done. I ignored it as a newer player for absolutely ages, and then realised what I was missing out on, and I'm very glad I eventually got it sorted out. So don't ignore the underworld. And Friday is also monthly Mythic time. I'll be doing my Mythic key opening on Friday morning in a video, seeing if I can get lucky and get it nice and cheap, and then probably a video later on in the day using it in a team and showing if we can make use of it. But I think it actually sounds like a pretty decent one, this. Midwinter Lycan. Magic cost of 24 using blue, green and yellow. It's an elemental beast. But the spell is Howling Blizzard. Deal magic times 1.25 plus 2 damage to all enemies. Then create a mix of 16 curse gems and freeze gems. Curse gems are brown and obviously have the effect of curse at the same time on the enemy. And freeze gems are blue and obviously have the effect of freezing the enemy. But the traits make this interesting too. Thick Hide, reduce damage from skulls by 20%. Impervious, so it's immune to all status effects, Devour, Lycanthropy and Mana Burn, so won't be affected by its own freeze gems. And trait 3, Icy Terror, inflict freeze and terror on a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. That is pretty cool. But the reason why it's interesting is because it does those freeze effects, of course, and the curse, so But if it leaves curse gems on the board that the enemy can match, and it curses itself, it will take away its imperviousness, making it subject to its own freeze gems and things like that. So yeah, a kind of interesting troop, this one. Looking forward to taking a look at it. So there it is. There's the spoilers next week for PC, mobile, Xbox and PlayStation formats. Some of those things can change at a moment's notice sometimes. They don't usually, just saying it just in case they do. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. And feel free to share the video wherever you like. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.